Hey Planeswalkers, welcome to today's episode of Top Deck, where we break down a top 500 Mardu Angels deck for standard best of 3 by Krowz. Excited to check this one out here. A little interesting in terms of meta, does a lot of stuff, and excited to take it on for you here today in the episode. So appreciate you tuning in. As always, questions or comments, do let me know. I'd love to hear from you down below, or feel free to swing by the Discord server, my fellow Planeswalkers. Now, timestamps are here as well for you, where I break down strategy objective of this list. We'll go into that boarding for best of 3 for you, and then we'll go play that competitive Magic for a standard best of 3 match. So, and wrap it all around with a little bit of an outtake retrospective, as we always do. So again, thank you. Great ways to stay connected here on the channel. Appreciate the support as always, the subs and the likes. But let's get moving here, because this is what we got going on with Mardu Angels. So very, very interesting take here. A nice mid-range type deck. Here's what we got going on. Again, taking advantage of the angel archetype here. Really, really heavy across kind of this mid-range space. Not as many angels, right? But definitely part of the tribal piece here. Sanctuary Warrior at the top end. Love this card. Super fun. A couple of big pickups here in terms of what we have going on for Brothers War. We have Brotherhood's End, so this is a nice board wiper, so great against the aggro decks. Additionally, here you can get rid of all the artifacts if you need to as well, which is a big component. Another pickup with Destroy Target Non-Artifact. Again, go for the throat, a card that we've talked about multiple times already. And those are a lot of the big pickups that we have, is really support of that removal here within the deck, taking advantage of the Fable of the Mirror Breaker, as always. Again, pumping out more angels or other things here. Sheoldred, again, being a big component of this deck. So just really big, powerful stuff. Archangel of Wrath here with the kickers, doing a lot of things, giving you some life gain back in the list as well. You got Blood Tith combo here with Fable of the Mirror Breaker, which is always great as well. So really strategy objective list. Continue to hold them out early game. You got some bigger creatures here to kind of tie it down, move into that mid-range game to seal it, and close it out quickly before you get into more of a board reset against some of the longer term stuff that you might run into. So that is what we have. Additionally, we've got some nice pickups with the lands here with Battlefield Forge, making a little bit more smoother play from that perspective as well, because as you can see, we don't need too much taking advantage of the swamp there as well. So let's go ahead and talk about boarding for best of 3. We're going to break down 3 ways: aggro, mid-range, and late game. So aggro list, things like mono white, mono red. We got the soldier decks, mono white, as well as Azorus. Here, things like Destroy Evil can help you. Anointed Peacekeeper to slow them down. Again, getting creatures early on. The Wandering Emperor as well can help in that space. Then additionally, something like a Souls Transfer or these Brotherhood Ends, again, for those board wipes, are going to be a big thing. Then next, as we move into mid-range, you might hit some of the Jund Sacrifice stacks. We got Grixis mid-range, we got Esper mid-range, I'd say Mardu Angels. Here we got to think about it a little bit differently. If they're more creature-based, again, we can go with some of the earlier stuff. If not, Duresses to rip things out of their hands, Reckoner Bankbuster if we need to get some draw going, Unlicensed Hearse to get the stuff out of the graveyard if they're playing that kind of a game as well. Last but not least, we got late game decks, which are primarily control. Again, things like Duress is going to be huge. Destroy Evil, not going to need too much unless they're running an enchantment. That could work against the enchantment decks. Anointed Peacekeeper slows things down. Wandering Emperor allows you to play around. Sanctuary Warden, maybe. Again, if they got Destroy, this is going to stay on the board. Reckoner Bankbuster, again, for that draw, getting rid of the cards in the graveyard if you need to here with Unlicensed Hearse. So things like the tempo decks, getting the spells out of the way is a good one there as well. So that's really a strategy objective of the list. What would I move around? I'd move around things again like the Destroy. Again, also things like Brotherhood's End, maybe Extraction Specialist as well, and pull in some of the top end, the lower end, potentially depending on, again, what we're playing within that spectrum of styles there. So let's get moving and go take this list in and out for a stroll with Krowz's list here today. Now, Krowz did supposedly go 100% on this list, and again, we did check it out in terms of that, which he did do. So let's go here and play some standard ranked. There we go. All right. Looking forward to checking this list out here. Big fan of the Angel archetype. Lots of fun. We got a lot of good iterations here. I like the removal. Nice to go over the top as always. That removal, we're going to have to be real key on the creatures that we're taking off depending on what we hit. And we'll go and see what our opponents play here. I cannot pronounce that name. That is the truth. All right. Our opponent's going to go first. This is not a great start for us. Little bit better. We have some good combos here. I still like this, but I'm going to put that down, even though it's one of my stronger cards. Play that first. So we got Esper mid-range that we hit off the bat. Play that. Now, we may want that in right away. Let's see what our opponent plays. We will definitely play that right away. Because potentially on the next one we can play AO. Or less here. Let's submit 0.
I'm not overconfident. You're just underwhelming.
Now we'll kill it. So that they don't get the advantage on that. And then let's do this. And get a draw. So we can keep playing the Fable of the Mirror Breaker with a lot of good stuff here. So we'll have to just decide on how we do this.
Let your blade do the talking.
Now this would pull something back, which we don't need to do.
You should be scared.
Oh, wait. We need a land. That'd be the thing to get on.
I have got new moves to teach you.
There you go. Now, we can only get one more off on that. We could take this thing off this way as well. Might be the way to do it. And then let's drop this guy. Not enough on the kick there. But we could have kicked and take the Wandering Emperor off.
Keep watch for intruders.
Not having the mana base here is really hurting us. Oh, and they got their own. And we're still short. We're not going to be able to come back from this one the way we want to. This hurts us too. We're probably going to have to go the next game. We'll kind of play this out here though. Again, that mana base just destroyed us this match. Not getting to what we needed to, and we did have to mulligan off the bat too with that problem. They could certainly win this here if they attack all in. Surprised that they didn't do that. So we can block on one. Keep us in the game. No reason to show our hand. We'll go to the next one. So not what we needed in that lineup. Let's get rid of this. Destroy evil. They do have the enchantments, so that's helpful. Kill spells are decent. I'm gonna get rid of extraction specialist. Let's put in our 2 wandering emperors here. I like sanctuary warden. A little heavy on the top end here though. Let's pull it in just a little bit. It didn't play out of the graveyard. The rest could help. Let's go with this. We'll try it again. There we go. A little bit better for once. No, I might wait on this. There we go. So we can get AO on the next one. Now again, it's got ward 1. Now we could have tried to hit it. We still needed 2 kicks on that thing. Let's go to, there we go. We could kick this thing twice if we want to. Power, toughness. There we go. So we'll see if we can get away with it here. So one thing we can do, submit 0. So we can drop this. All right. Boom. Didn't matter. The other thing we could have done was drop the Archangel in there and then keep hitting in as well. That would give us 3. We had enough to get around if we would have swung in. I think 2. No, we wouldn't have had enough. So we had to drop that guy for the close. All right. Can we close the gap here with Mardu Angels? Bring it back. Esper mid-range. So again, taking out their flyer there. Power, toughness. Remember that. It's not power. It's toughness on the 4. Losing the dragon and stacking all the counters. We can make this work. Oh. Not the best, but we can make it work. Could have played that guy too, just to get that guy if they want. Well, they trade. They did. It's fine. Let's get this on. They're off 1. There, they got their land. Let's get rid of that. That. There we are. Take that off. Let's grab that. Pick this thing once. Kick with that. Then we got life gain back. And we have the Wandering Emperor still. And we still got our Kiki Jiki. So now, though, we will take this and exile.
Now you've done it. Hat's coming off. You are not much of a roadblock.
Drop that. All right, maybe a little bit of a wonky play setup there for Blood Tiv. We do have a good, decent stack here right now. But they're gonna have to make the decision on probably taking Kiki off. Yeah, there they go.
This is what you get for hurting my people.
Get that out of there.
Remember your training.
All right. Now we can put Giada, make Giada bigger on the top too. Again, keeping him under 4 power will help us a little bit here.
I have got new moves to teach you.
So if we block with AO, unless they kill it, we can make everything bigger again, like we did before. So we can either take that one off the top, which I think I will.
Strike fast and strike hard.
8, 13, not enough. We'll make everything bigger again. Yep. We'll still have it. We got 2 on the outside. Depends on what they have in their hand. They got something. I don't need that.
Our swords will cross again.
We're still good. Ooh, we did it. We took down the Esper mid-range deck here with our best of 3 Mardu Angels Planeswalkers. Very, very nice. Nice recovery there. Coming out of the gate. Not lining up for us on those lands. That has been an issue of late. Able to turn around, make it happen, make it work. Very, very fun deck. Lots of interactions there, which is good. Lots of play lines to think through, which is always good. And a ton of fun. So wrapping this all around for today's episode, we went 2-1 on our best of 3 match. Again, Mardu Angels here, top 500 deck by our friend Krowz. Congratulations, bud, on hitting the top 500 with this list. Really played well for us. Overcame some of those challenges, like I said, in the lands, able to make it work. Got the right boarding in to take it home, going 2-1. So Planeswalkers, thank you as always for tuning in to today's episode. Questions or comments, do let me know. Swing by the Discord server, host of great community members there as well. I'm loving to talk to you always about Magic and other stuff that we do. And with that, appreciate your support as always. Great way to stay connected down below. Appreciate the subs and likes, everything. Always helps. So thank you. With that, Planeswalkers, you have a great one. We'll see you again soon. Until next time, Mythras out.